I was taught that a mommy and a daddy go off into a room somewhere and they wait for the blessing of God and they have a child. And I remember being in 6th grade thinking that was such bullshit.
In July, Ontario Premier Doug Ford of the PC Party announced that elementary schools across the province will be reverting to a sex education plan which dates back to 1998. It will replace the 2015 sex ed curriculum, which covered topics like consent, LGBTQ+ relationships, and gender identities. Here are the stories of Ryerson students and grads who endured the 98 curriculum.
I grew up in Cambridge, Ontario, and I went to a Catholic school. I never felt suppressed going there, and it was only when I looked back that I realized how limited I was.
So when I went into high school, I thought sex was mandatory if you were in a relationship. So I had an older boyfriend, and he was sort of very pressuring towards doing anything sexual, whether it be like sending nudes or whether it be touching or even sex. I never felt like I could say no. I always felt like it had to be yes.
I definitely wouldn't have tried to kill myself. I think that was directly a result of not understanding who I was, which was a person who was queer, a person who was gender nonconforming. Like, I hated myself so much, and I didn't know how to process that. That totally could have been solved with just like a teacher sitting me down and saying like, so sometimes people don't exactly feel like they're male or female. Do you know what that is, kids? Something as simple as a teacher saying that, I think would have solved me wanting to kill myself for so long because I just didn't know how I felt in my body or as a person.
I didn't know what a trans person was. I knew what a he, she was. It's a terrible thing to note is that you don't know the proper term, but you know the slur. All you know about the slur is that it's ridiculed by people. Even the word trans or transgender was lacking from my curriculum, and so I couldn't even look it up to figure out what it was.
It wasn't me being upset because he was continuing and I felt like a victim. I was upset because I felt like he would constantly tell me that if I didn't enjoy it, there was something wrong with me, like I was a prude or like I was asexual, like that kind of thing. I think so many girls think that if you're in a relationship, you have to have sex whenever the guy wants to, and that's so wrong.
So at the end of the day, like, we have to give these students the right to even choose what they want, because I don't think that they're going to say that the 1998 curriculum is what they want.